Namaste dosto, another scam call center has been shut down here in India. It's awesome. I'm going to tell you about that. But I also want to tell people who are working in call centers how you can know if you're working in a scam call center. And if you find out you are working in a scam call center, what you can do to redeem yourself and to make your wrongs right. So we'll talk about all that right now. Let's start with the scam call center that just got raided. It was here in Gurugram, just outside of Delhi. It was being run by Vikram Verma, and he is a resident of Harinagar in Delhi. Surprise, surprise. Delhi is the hub of scam call centers. Now this scam call center was running the Microsoft tech support scam. They put pop-ups on websites saying you have a virus and you need to call us. So people were calling, and 600 people called them and got scammed. They were Americans and they were Canadians. And all up, this scam call center with 24 employees, they made 133,000 American dollars in 25 days. For my Indian viewers, that's 1 crore, and that is a ginormous amount of money. This scam call center is making over $1 million American a year easily. And they were taking payment in, guess what? Good old-fashioned gift cards. What do these people working in a scam call center think? That we pay for everything in our lives with Walmart, Amazon, Google, and iTunes cards? We don't. You've got to think to yourself, why are you sending this foreigner down to the Walmart in their car to get a gift voucher so we can pay you? Guys, we pay for things in credit cards. So let's talk about that. How you can know if you're working in a scam call center. Now, first thing, obviously, you take payments and gift cards. Basically, 100% you're working in a scam call center. Second thing, when you're applying for the job, or if you're on the job right now, every call center has a script for every kind of anything they're doing, basically, and the call center employee just reads from the script. It's all scripted. So if you're doing an Amazon script, an iOS script, tech support script, SSN, a social security number script, it's highly, highly likely that you're working in a scam call center. And how can you know? Well, a company like Amazon or Apple or a big bank, people who have call centers in India, do you think they operate their call centers out of these small little one-story office blocks in Gurugram and Delhi, or in basements, or in these blacked out rooms where no one can see in? Do you think the working environment is kind of gross like I've seen in these scam call centers? These companies run professional call centers with hundreds, if not thousands of staff. So size can also tell you if you're working in a scam call center. If it's like 5 to 30 people and you're doing these types of scripts, you should think, is this legit what we're doing? And I know your employer might lie to you while you're on the job saying this is a legit call center. This happens. You need to do some investigation for yourself, okay? And when you go for that interview, actually, ask them, is this a legit, a legal call center? You're not running any scams, right? Because if you are running scams, I will report you to the police. The second you say that, you will not get the job and you will know it's a scam call center. They won't want you on the team if you're a goody good, okay? These scam call centers tend to hire the most vulnerable people, the most desperate people, and basically people who can't get a job in a call center, in a legit call center. The bar is very low for getting a job in a scam call center because they're so desperate for staff. People don't want to work at a scam call center, and usually the bosses are horrible and don't pay you on time, and it's just not professional at all. And eventually you learn that you're working in a scam call center. And when these scam call centers get raided, the staff always say, I didn't know it was a scam call center. Sorry, no one believes you on that. But the police don't have the resources to build cases against 24 different people. It's easy for them just to target the head honchos, the guys running the call centers, the guys with all the money. So I get that, I understand that. And it's probably a better use of resources. They can focus on raiding the next scam call center and the employees can walk off. That's what happens. I know it sucks. I'd rather the employees got prosecuted as well, but It's tricky. Oftentimes they are vulnerable. They're doing the job they have to do because they're desperate in life. There's a lot of desperate people here in India and life is not hard. That doesn't mean they can scam, of course, all right? That doesn't give them the right to scam, but put yourself in their shoes. Would you have done the same thing if you were living on the streets on your own and you had a little bit of English, enough English to get you into a scam call center, and that could get you out of poverty? You might do the same. But anyway, why am I sympathizing? I've done an interview with Ardapan, who basically told me this kind of story about why he got into scam call centers. You can go and watch that. I'll link to it in the description. Now, if you're in a call center right now and you've just thought, oh, this could be a scam call center, how can you redeem yourself? How can you fix your karma, fix what you've done and do something good with your life now? How can you fix all your wrongs? No? That's what you might be thinking, hopefully. And to do that, you can report the call center and the boss to the police. That's what you should do to redeem yourself and to get rid of all that bad karma around scamming people. It's a dirty, dirty job, guys. And if you want to do that, do not go to the local police station to report the call center. You have to go higher. You can't trust the cops at the local police station. You've got to go to the DCP of your area and report it to him. And honestly, it's better if you're still working at the call center when you report that call center, because the DCP will call you and he'll probably want some more information and maybe for you to gather some evidence for him for his case so he knows it's a scam call center, and you'll save him some work. The call center can get busted faster and they're not going to prosecute you. Like I just said, the employees walk scot-free, and if you're cooperating with the police, you don't have to worry. They will look after you because you're doing all the work for them, basically. Now, if you don't want to get involved with the police, I understand, right? Like, we're all scared of these scam call center owners coming back for their revenge. And I know your parents will probably tell you that too. Don't get involved. It's not your fight. And people say that to me all the time online. They say, don't eat where you eat, Carl. And that is such a cowardly thing to say. Only a coward would say that. If scam call centers are operating around where I live, I will report them and I will eat where I eat. Don't be such cowards. Now, if you guys don't want to deal with the police directly, I understand, get it. So you can send the information to me at carlrock.com. There's a contact form there. Send me the information and I'll act as a go-between between you and the police. I will keep you anonymous so the information can't be tracked back to you, okay? We can do it that way. And it'll take a huge, huge weight off your shoulder. Once you tell your story, you'll feel free again, free to move on. You won't be carrying around that baggage, and that baggage is guilt. And yeah, we all know how bad, that guilt is from lying about something and then carrying it with you. Get it off your shoulders. Jai Hind.